Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I'm Dioverside. Today we're going to do a run using Lux against the Nasus event in the Teamfight Adventures. For Relics we're using Chemtech Duplicator, Arcane Comet, and Archangel Staff. This is just typical stuff. And this is the Curator of the Sands. And as always, you're going to want Clear Mind for your augment. I think team building is also fun, but the quicker you get to 6 mana, just the better everything is. So, skip turn 1, gonna take a ton of damage on turn 2 because of Inspiring Marshal, but we'll go ahead and play Secession here and block. And it really hurts to skip Remembrance, especially after a unit has died. Still probably better if we hold it, but I'm going to play it anyway for funsies. And we're going to pass. Because we're at 6 mana anyway, it wasn't that big of a deal. Not a huge loss. Drop Lux. Because we had a second Lux, we do have enough to start our infinite combo. And I guess we'll do that. Final Spark, the Inspiring Marshal, that's like the most dangerous thing on the board. Can drop our Vanguard Sergeant, it'll be useful to make that for Demacia if we need to go into a second round. And I kind of forget that not everything has Vulnerable, now that I've been doing the Baron Nashor event so much. I know I'm calling them events instead of adventures, but whatever. Attack with everything. Rally. Attack with everything. We are out of rallies here. We could just kill whatever they play, or we can for Demacia to get more spells. Even if they attack here, I think we're okay, so I'm fine with that. Remove him. They could summon a bunch of sand soldiers. So maybe actually Golden Aegis is better. I believe the summoning that focus speed. So we could take damage here if we do this. And I don't think we can take damage if we remove the units. We also remove the landmark. And yeah, here we can just remove. They attack, we just block. And if not, we Final Spark. They took a bunch of damage there. Hopefully we'll get it back later. I think Bandle Tellstones is fine. It's a spell with Farsight Alteration. I don't really care what spell we get, as long as we can spend mana on it. Support. I think I would like something with Lifesteal, but I'm not committed to re-rolling too many times. So twice I think is enough for me. And we don't really find anything. Fiora is potentially a win condition. We can drop her on round 2 and then attack a bunch of times on round 3. So that would probably be fun. I don't think it's as good as the Annie though, where we get a stun and then also a capture, so I'm going to go that way. We can't heal during the rounds, so I think it's important to make sure that we don't take a lot of damage. And I take Spell Shield over the Champion Item Chest or the Healer because I don't know what can threaten me. So it's an ignorant Spell Shield. If I was more aware of the dangers, then I might consider not doing that, but since I am unaware of the dangers, I think it's a good choice for protection. And then of course we play Succession, one of those two. We could play 4 mana pretty freely here. I'm gonna just drop the 2 Persuaders. Let them play a card. Could be Grim, and Grim, you know, does a bunch of gloom, and we don't want to get hit by that. Same deal here. Gonna play Barrier before we play Tellstones. But ideally we get to play them both. Barrier everything so we have good attacks. Remove their units from the strongest down. Attack with everything because it all has Barrier. And rally and attack again. But obviously here we're not super strong. And I think nothing we take here is actually playable. Because we just don't have the mana for it, so just attack with Lux. Here's that Grim we were worried about. Good capture, and then we also have an extra blocker here. We Comet, we don't have the extra blocker. So we take 3 from the impact. Actually, releasing that was terrible for me. But it's fine because we are now in control. Final Spark. Final Spark. And we Barrier. Attack with everything. And we Barrier. Attack again. And we need to attack again before they play a unit, which would kill probably all of our units. Still probably easier than Tycoon. And take Concerted Strike here, costs a lot. Ritual Renewal is probably okay. Mini-Morph's not bad. Spellslinger is like on Lux. Like, it has advantages and disadvantages. I don't hate it, but sometimes it can mess with your like level up. I think it still might be worth taking. I'm gonna buy it, and I'm also gonna buy that Ritual Renewal. It draws itself, so it's not really a loss. I mean, it might make it harder to get to your champion. I went Shadow in the Brush, and I'm not sure why. I think I'm just more afraid of the other one. Infinite Erastin is kind of mean. We pass, and we pass, and we stun. Wish this was fast or burst even. Could keep that alive if we wanted, don't really care. We're gonna play Secession, and then drop Vanguard Sergeant. And I think we're in a pretty good place. We'll also drop the Mage Seeker Conservator. I don't know that they have any removal. So I'm just gonna drop Lux here. And I'm actually out of mana. And I don't have like the Lux spell this time. We're gonna see how far we can get with Tellstones. Wish you could discard Terror. It's fine that you can't. So, we'll play Terror, should hit 6 mana from that. Then we'll kill this Shadow in the Brush. I do have an attack here. And we'll rally. This isn't a good rally, we don't have much value. Attack again. But if they attack, we have good blockers, so not worried about it. The worst thing they could do is, you know, play a giant overwhelm unit. But we have 4 Demacia. So we can still block. Which means they're not going to attack. Which means we can get rid of their guys. I got a heal, but I forgot that you can't heal in combat. Look, we all make mistakes. Golden Aegis. Attack with everything. Rally. Attack with everything. This says stun on it, so we pick it up. Go to the Rekindler. Can buy a revive. And at the healer, we can barely afford healing, but barely is good enough. Go through Viego. I don't think this should be hard. Biggest worry is of course Vengeance on 3, but aside from that, we should be okay, especially if we're not playing units for them to steal. I think we roll everything, make sure we get Lux. And we'll pass. And we'll pass. Which damages? 12, 22, 33, 36? That's a lot. We have stun in hand though, so we're okay. Can't block either fearsome. So, oh, this is slow, I forgot. Oh well. I'm gonna play Dragon Ambush because it exists here. And this does get us a cheap Remembrance, but we didn't have Secession, so we can't really do that. I need Lux on the board. We need to play a spell. We have one spell. We also have Tellstones for more. So managing our mana here is going to be the hardest thing. I think we can play the Conservator and it's fine. Our hand is really full though. I just don't want to get hit by Vengeance, so I'm going to pass. Now they shouldn't be able to Vengeance me. Bad that he leveled. Like, kind of tragic actually. Break his spell shield. Don't have Challenger. I could get it with the Laurent, but if I do that, I can't play a spell. This is bad. And they're always gonna have blockers, I think, because they have so many ephemerals.
Their spirits and their souls.
I think this will be okay. We just basically need Viego off the board. And I'm out of mana. So we're not okay. Like even if I fall in Comet here, they just have so much. I think we got a little bit unlucky there. Not drawing Secession, which I probably should have rerolled harder for, and then them also dropping the Hydravine, or whatever it's called.
Nobody in this world can stop me.
So that they leveled up early. And me forgetting that Pirouette is a slow spell. Keep Annie here, we'll just eat Viego immediately here. Didn't draw Lux, but we have a couple rounds before that matters. And I am losing the value of BRB here.
The journey ahead is long.
We can attack and disintegrate. This does shuffle a copy of Annie into our deck, which is bad because it makes it less likely that we draw into Lux, but I think it's kind of required. Also stun. Just keeping their units down, I guess, is kind of the idea. And I don't know. Yeah, see, I drew into the Annie that I wouldn't have drawn into if I hadn't played that spell. They get their Viego back. I can play Remembrance here. That's a bad pull. And then drop Annie to recapture. Could have maybe done nothing there and actually triggered Clear Mind. Heal 1 to anything and stun. We have a pretty wide board. And a barrier.
I'll stop you.
You wanna play?
Stand down.
No one's the wiser.
Still haven't found Lux, which is terrible.
Magic has no place here.
New Viego, also terrible. I don't think I can kill him.
My shield is
Maybe though.
Strike down the corrupt. Steal over sorcery.
And we finally grab Lux. Get her on the board immediately. Sacrifice everything here.
Sorcery.
Not really everything.
shield.
Some things.
Shine with me.
I think this is good. Only takes 6. We don't release Viego. We keep our rally. Gonna play Feel the Rush. Because we can. Dawning Shadow plus Vengeance is fine. We respond with Comet.
Where there's fire, there's shivers!
It's like I always say, where there's fire, there's timbers.
A beacon
We have double Chemtech active here.
by the light!
Concerted Strike.
No more holding!
And because I don't want my ears to bleed, we're just gonna attack here. Rally. And attack again. So yeah, you can see how important it is to actually draw your champion. And then also make sure Viego doesn't level up. Both those things. Pretty good. Take Elusive. I think. At the augment, we could take team building. That would be fun. Go through survive the night because the other side is murderous. Basically, all you need to beat this adventure is like 4 blockers total. Pass. They play a guy. Could block it. Maybe try to stun it. See what their next card is. Maybe be able to play that again. Conservator here as our blocker. Yeah, they did play it again. And if we drop Saboteur, we can't block it anyway. That will pass. And just take the 1 block. That's crazy. Oh, it turned into Dragon's Rage. It really had something going there. Don't kill the Curse Keeper. The Abomination's so much worse. We'll drop a rally guy. And we'll block, killing their guy. We'll play Remembrance. And we'll play it again. I can't because I played a spell. Stun.
The bite doesn't hurt, but the venom sure does. Get him.
And we have sufficient blockers, so we're fine. Still fine.
Shield up.
Won't get bit.
11 hit points isn't great. Take Bright Steel, maybe we can remove it later. And then we'll go through the healer, because 11 hit points isn't great. I think we got a little bit unlucky with the owls. Having Fearsome and our inability to block Fearsome. So same deal here. We're going to want like a good amount of blockers for round 2. Kind of so much so that I almost think it's worth playing on round 1. Which I would not normally suggest in a Clear Mind build. I stun here. I can't clear my board, which I very much want to do. So maybe we can stun like this instead. Nope, that is actually completely incorrect. No, okay, we're fine. I dealt damage to that guy, not stunned him. Okay, pass, let them play something. Draw blocks. Champion Duplicator. Obviously this is a bit of a dire situation.
No one's the wiser.
Good attack, but it's mostly pointless to do so. So we're good now, in the sense that if we survive this attack, we win the game. We're gonna take 36 damage here though, and we have 34 hit points. That's a little bit of a problem. We could Falling Comet 1, Block 2, we still take 36. We have Bandle Tellstones though, so I think we're actually okay. So stun the strongest.
And then Fang's turn.
Get attacked. We block. And we block. And we play Tellstones. Taking Heroic Refrain, which we're gonna play on these guys. And we're gonna block. And we're gonna block. I don't know if I can Heroic Refrain high enough to survive. Let's switch these over. Because we'll need 12 hit points. This gives 1. We play it 3 times every time though. I think we end up exactly at 12. So we're gonna barrier.
I'll protect you.
And I think everything else has to die.
Damn it.
A little bit unfortunate there.
By the light.
But we're good now.
A Demacian soldier is worth 10 foes.
Gonna pass, go next turn. Sure, we'll drop Annie for basically free. Drop a Bright Steel protecting Lux. Actually didn't need to protect Lux because she has Elusive. But wanted to get many units on the board before we play for Demacia. Remove a guy. Remove another guy.
I want to play a game of hide and burn. A beacon through
I'm a little bit concerned about Annie's childhood.
the this way. Tippers?
Attack again, should win. Didn't win, attack again. Alright, so we've had a rough couple of rounds. But overall, should be fine. Take Crystal Carrier, that should help. Spell Shield and Regen. I think we already had Spell Shield. Purchase Healing, of course. And go into Nasus. So not drawing your mana creation, your mana gem spell, is pretty bad. Keep Lux. Not drawing your champion, also bad. I'm gonna save Annie for when they drop Nasus. Could put down a blocker here though. Oh, actually, they can't attack in round 1, what am I thinking? That's a terrible idea. Maybe I can attack? But no, they can't attack in round 1. I'm so confused. I think Nasus sometimes has it and sometimes doesn't. Pass again. Kinda wanna pass again. So 15... 24... 34 damage. I have 32 life. We can't actually get hit or we lose the game. But I also can't play Lux yet, so I guess we just capture, call it a day. Whenever they play, we stun.
It's Chimera.
And we lose a unit here. Don't want to lose. I don't want to give them Nasus back. So we don't. We can play Remembrance. Although maybe I should have saved it for later, because even if it rolled Radiant Guardian, we wouldn't get
The sun is shining. We should too.
the thing. Lifesteal. But it's fine. We're at 6 mana gems. We have Lux on the board. Now we have 3 Luxes on the board. They can kill our guy. Totally fine. Falling Comet.
Pushing my limits.
On the thing with the most health.
I want to play a game of hide and burn.
And is kind of full, so we're actually not getting many final sparks out of that. So let's play a Golden Aegis. And we can attack. We can always attack with Annie because she stuns her blockers. I want to keep my mana for now. So we'll barrier. Actually, shouldn't have barriered Annie. Any of the Luxes would have been a better choice. Okay, they're choosing not to block, which is fine. Prismatic Barrier.
I'll protect you.
Final Spark. Final Spark.
A beacon
And Final Spark. And we'll Barrier again. attack and win the game. There's some rough rounds in there. I don't know if there's... I don't know, I guess draw better. Is the best way to take less damage. Being short to manage him is tragic, actually. And, yeah, I don't know. I know the right side's easier than the left side. I just think that... I think I got a little unlucky on Survive the Night. But we also got lucky with healers, so... I think I took some bad cards, too. I think overall this could have been a smoother run, but whatever. I mean, it's fine. It didn't go super well and we won anyway. I think we still had a revive left over even from the Rekindler. So, not that bad. Anyway, that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.